Hey guys, so this is my first video and I don't really know what this is about, so I'm gonna try something new. Well, I will apologize if it's dumb, but my first topic will be about embarrassing moments at school. So I remember once I went to this school and I felt like I was like bad because I'm like the smartest girls and prettiest girls, and I used to hang out with that group of like the pretty girls and stuff. And there was this boy who really liked me, and he was like one of the most athletic ones and stuff. So I felt like flattered, but at the same time I was just like, ew, no, you know how we are when we're younger, we're like, ew, cuties, you got the cooties. So anyways, so that's what I felt. And he was cool. Hiya. So tell me why he sits in front of me in class. And I knew he liked me, so he'll kind of like, flirt a little bit, but I was just kind of like, no. But at the same time, I was like, But then, yeah. So he tells me that he likes me, and like the whole class knows that he likes me. But I mean, whatever, we're there to learn anyways. So, I'm sitting down doing my work, and one problem that I've always had is allergies. I've always been like sneezing and runny nose and stuff like that. So, I'm sitting and my nose is kind of runny, but I just whatever. And I was too embarrassed to say I needed tissue, so I was just sitting. And I'm copying down the board, and as soon as I turn on, I'm like, uh-oh, I'm about to sneeze. Girl, I sneezed. All this snot flying out of my nose everywhere. I even seen him scoot back a little, like, oh my god. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed. So then, I'm like, I didn't have nothing to do. So I started sniffing it back up. This is really gross. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just wipe it, and I know he's staring at me, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to get up with my hands full of boogers and don't tell my teacher I need tissue. So I wiped it on my shirt. I wiped it on my shirt, and I went like this, and then I went back to doing my work. Now, this was in elementary, so don't judge me, but that is pretty embarrassing. So that's my first embarrassing story. I'll move on. So, second story. So this one's, my mom had asked me, oh, can you come to my job, help me a little bit? Your brother's here helping me. You guys can help me, and then, like around 9 or so, he'll take you back home, and that way you can rest since it's a school night. So I told my mom, okay, that's fine. I'll go. So, my brother, he was a cashier, and I was just kind of sitting behind him. And, like, whenever he'll ask me for something, I'll go and I'll do it, so we can get everything moving along faster. So, he's sitting there, he's taking orders, and I'm sitting behind him, and, he gets up to pick something up. I don't know, a napkin or something. He, like, reaches up, and, when he's about to sit down, I would think, like, it's hilarious if I move his seat, because I was so bored. I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know why I agreed to this. So when he's about to sit down, I pull it back, and he falls dead on his butt. And like even the person who had came was laughing. He was like, the whole line started laughing, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm cracking up. Girl, when I'm saying I'm cracking up, I got snot coming out of my nose. I'm in tears. I'm dead. I was asleep for a second. And he gave me a dead ass stare. He just looks at me. And I'm like, ooh, me, I'm about to get it. So now I'm feeling bad because he's giving me this stare and everybody's laughing at him. I'm like, oh my Jesus, I'm about to get it. And I look at my mom. My mom's nodding her head. I'm like, oh, I'm starting to get scared now. So, you know, he hurries up, he gets that order out, and he moves away from the table because he just doesn't want to be there no more, I guess. So then he tells me, all right, come on, let's go. I'm about to go drop you off at home. I'm sitting there like, you crazy. I'll walk my little butt home. So then my mom tells me, okay, it's time for you to go. You know, you guys should go. It's school night. You know, you guys helped me enough. Thank you. So I'm like, ooh, crap. We get in the car. I'm sitting there about to throw up. I feel like I got vomit, like, right here about to come out because I feel like he's gonna whoop my butt. So I'm sitting there. I look at him, and then he's pissed. I'm talking about he's speeding, swerving, and all. Dude was embarrassed. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I hope he doesn't just turn on, rah! Freaking backhand me or something. So whatever, you know, we're going, and it was a light, and he stops, and then he was like just telling me like, you know, that was really messed up what you did, you embarrassed me and all this. And I was just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, like, get over it, it was funny, you know. And then he tells me words that scarred my life. He says, I'll get you back. You won't even know it. You won't even see him coming. I'm sitting there like, ooh, he about to burn my bed or something. I'm about to come home and have no TV or no bed or something. I was scared. But he didn't get me back because we don't even live together. Alright, so my third embarrassing story is gonna be about, this happened like recently. Oh Jesus. Okay, so tell me why. I have a friend, right? And she loves skateboarding and stuff like that. She's into that stuff. And she's really cool. She's like a person you can vibe with and stuff. So I'm like, cool, you know, we were gonna hang out after school. So we walked down to go eat, and then we came back because we were going to get picked up from school. So, you know, we go and stuff, and there's like this amphitheater where, you know, it's for speeches or whatever, I don't care. But we're riding around on the skateboard, so I tell her, ooh, like, there's this little ramp to get down because there's stairs, but of course, not all people can use the stairs, so there's a little ramp on the other side of it. So I'm like, I think it's so smart. Let me go down. It's a little ramp. So I'm thinking, I'll be fine. Let me go down this ramp on the skateboard. So she's like, okay, go ahead. But she tells me, don't fall. I'm like, girl, do you think I'm dumb? Like, I'm not going to fall. So, you know, I get on there. I'm riding. I'm going down. And I'm starting to get a lot of speed. So I'm getting a little scared. I'm like, okay, this is going a little faster than I expected. And, okay, I was almost at the end of the ramp. And the rail was about to finish. And it was like the last piece of ramp. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm not going to be able to stop. So I'm going to grab onto this. And I'll probably just, like, the skateboard will stop with me, you know? And I'll stop. Tell me why I grab onto that. And it made me flip over. I just did a complete flip. Like, literally, the skateboard just kept going. And it just yanked me back and made me do flips and turns. And I felt like a freaking fish out of the water just flopping. And I lost my shoe. Girl, I got some scratches on my elbows. They're already ashy. They don't need any more scratches. Oh my Jesus. And tell me why this boy was just sitting there dying. And I'm over here thinking, oh my God, like, I thought you were cute once, but now you're sitting here laughing at me. I feel a little embarrassed. So, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. So, you know, I pick up my shoe. I'm like, yeah, skateboarding ain't for me. But that was pretty hurtful, actually. So, that's my third story. And I think that'll be my last story. So, I hope you liked my video. I hope it made you laugh at least a little bit. I mean, I know I'm not funny, but I tried. So yeah, subscribe, like it, whatever you want. That's my house phone. Goodbye.